Hey everyone, how's it going? And welcome to How Players Slay the Spire. So, I've been waiting for this to come out on PS4 for a long time. If you're new to Slay the Spire, then you must have been living under a rock, because it's been like, one of the sort of smash hits of the indie scene for about the past year or so, maybe on PC. Finally came to PS4, so I'm super excited. So, let's get going. So, of course, we've got standard daily climb that's got crazy modifiers and stuff, compete for the high score, yada yada yada, and custom, but we can't do any of that yet. It's 3 characters, but of course they're locked, so for our first run we're pretty much stuck with the Ironclad. Now I have watched a reasonable amount of this, so I have I'd say a rudimentary knowledge of what I'm doing. But I'm sure I'm going to make plenty of mistakes, so we'll see how we get on. Okay, so which path are we starting on? That's a question. Don't like the idea of an early shop there on the left. Is there any elites on the right path? There's one. Lots of campfires. How about we play it safe and we go to the left, the right even. Fantastic start. Yeah, we know. Don't need to know about this. Yeah, so we get 3 energy per turn unless we get, relics that give us more energy. And this is our deck as it stands, the base deck, and it's garbage. So we'll be looking to add some better cards to that as soon as possible. But I think what I'm going to find is, because it's easy to watch someone else and backseat game, but I think the nuance and the minutiae is what's gonna, Right, so if I bash here and then strike, that should be enough to finish him off. And he's not doing anything this turn, so that's fine. Well, I say he's not doing anything. He's weakening us. Because a lot of things seem great on paper, and it's all well and good me going, oh yeah, the synergy between these cards is brilliant, but if you don't get them, or right, let's have a look. I think I like Thunderclap, just for it's pretty poor as far as AoE goes, but the vulnerable is really nice. So if I get something else like a cleave that I can put them two together, then that should do some good things for us. Right, I don't have enough energy. I don't have enough strikes rather to just wipe you. So is that 12 damage? You're going to see just how terrible my math is here. I think we take 2 and we make a start on you, so you're definitely dead next turn. Okay, so here's a great example. Now hang on, I don't want to take 10 damage. I'm going to have to use 2 strikes anyway, and I'd rather save the bash for the big guy, or just not use it. I'm going to have to use 2 energy to kill a little guy, so it might as well be a Thunderclap, and that way I at least, get a bit of damage on the big guy. I'm trying to be frugal with me HP loss, because I think it's easy to get carried away in and just use your HP as a resource and be a bit reckless, fast and loose. But later on, once we start moving into the Ascendant runs, that's definitely not the way I want to be playing, so I'm going to try and lock that in now. I like Shrug. Shrug's good. I mean, Bloodletting's good, but as it stands at the minute, I don't really have a lot of high cost cards or anything that I really want to dig for, so yeah. I say dig for, have money to spend for. As you walk in the room, you hear a gurgling and the grinding of metals. Before you is a slime-like creature that ate too much scrap for its own good. From the centre of the creature, you see glints of strange light, perhaps something magical. It looks like you can get some treasure if you just reach inside its opening. However, the acid and the sharp objects may hurt. Yeah, let's do it. Nice, first time. Very good. That's nice. After rummaging through the metal and burning acid, you finally grab hold of a relic and yank it out. Damaged but rewarded. Lovely. So sundial, if memory serves, I can't remember how you check. Never mind. I'm pretty sure sundial though is like every, I think it's like every time, not every time, but every like 3 reshuffles of your deck or something. It gives you energy. Right, so shrug's decent here. Yeah, I think I'm going to try and avoid taking damage. Yeah, because like as it stands at the moment, like I say, I've got a reasonable idea in terms of, you know, what I should be doing. But obviously, like I say, there's going to be some nuance between the different enemies and that. Like, say for this guy, maybe it's better to just rush him down as opposed to, you know, try and stop myself from taking any damage. If I can get away with only taking a few points per combat though, then me relic will heal me up my first one. Okay, you're buffing here, so I should actually just put the hurt on you. Yeah, so we should be able to dust him this turn, I reckon. Bash and a strike should definitely do the job. Blood potion, heal for 10% of your max HP, so that's worth about 8. Okay, let's have a look. So perfected strike's like very good because it's easy to get a lot of damage off it, because there is a lot of cards that contain the word strike, including all your basic ones. But it's a bit of a noob trap if I recall correctly. Let's go for flex. Flex is always good, and if we get a artifact potion or something, we can keep the 2 strength, you know, for good. Oh, okay, this is gonna hurt. In that case, we might as well just try and put some damage on you. Yeah, so the thing with these guys is they make you vulnerable when you kill one. Although he's actually just buffing this turn. That gives us 2 turns of vulnerability. That's not great. Oh, that's fine. We just need to do 19 damage in 1 turn. This should be a piece of piss. Yeah, so it was 2 energy. So I've got 5 energy this turn. Let's see if we can't get an attack. Might as well play flex. And it's more than enough. That worked out alright. The problem is with taking the sort of utilitarian cards is you don't really get any like offensive power rolling, which you kind of need by the 2nd floor. So look, choices, because cleave works really well with thunderclap, and I feel like you always need AoE, but Iron Wave I've got a soft spot for. We'll take cleave. I just think like the ability to do damage and block is really useful. You've got to consider that card for 1 energy the same as a strike and a defend, which would be 2 energy. Health's doing fine, let's upgrade something. So if we upgrade Thunderclap, do we get 2 vulnerable? No, we don't. We just get more damage. Strength. Extra strength. Flex is looking good. It's between Flex and Bash, I think, because with Bash you do get more damage and an extra vulnerable. Let's go Bash. Okay, we've got a little bit of money, so I think the shop's worth it. Okay, wish I had a bit more money, because molten egg's really good, gremlin horn's really good. Don't think Sever Soul's the way to go, even though it is on cheap. I think I like the idea of a zero cost block. Let's have a quick look at the map, see if there's another shop on this floor. There isn't. So, I'm kind of incentivized to just spend my money here. But nothing's really leaping out at us. Actually, I'll tell you what I will do. I can't afford it. Oh, I'm five gold short. Sod it. We'll have another shrug. And then start hopefully removing the basic strikes and defends. If you can, I feel like that's always a good investment. Not enough. Oh, of course. Getting ahead of myself. Yeah, I feel like taking the basic strikes and defends out your decks wherever possible is definitely the way to go. Even if your deck's really thick. Okay, let's see if we can get Jointer and attack. Let's see if we can Jointer and attack. Okay, strike's better than the Thunderclap at the moment because he's already got 2 turns of vulnerability. We're on a clock with this guy though, because after a while he just tries to nick off with all your gold. Right. 3. What's that? 9, 18, 27, so that's fine. Liquid Bronze, 3 Thorns, that's pretty good. See, like there's Perfected Strike again. If we'd picked that up before, it would have been decent. I feel like the obvious choice here is probably Perfected Strike or Skip, but I'm going to take Fire Breathing because I think it's one of those cards that never gets any love at all. I mean, probably because it's pretty rubbish, but you know. We're going to give it a whirl. Bag of Prep, I think that's an extra 2 air cards on your first draw. Right. For each attack, that's fine. Get a little bit of setup, because this guy doesn't wake up for a couple of turns. I mean, to be honest, what are we looking for really? A bash? A bash would be good. Bash and a flex on the same turn would be the dream. Because he's got 8 blocks, so I want to try and wake him up on a turn where I do 3 attacks. So let's see if we can't find anything better next turn. Okay. Okay, so, you know, not quite 3 attacks, but I think a bash. And do I want the Thunderclapper here? For the extra, try and keep the vulnerability rolling. I think maybe I do. Nice. Not sure what I'm looking for here. He's got 3 turns, so I think the extra damage is probably the way I want to go here. Because I do know with this guy you do have to kind of race him. Because every few turns he does an attack that drops your strength and your dexterity, so after a while your blocks block for nothing, your attacks hit for nothing. Right, this is the dream here. Do I want to go? I think I do. I want to go just super heavy on the damage. See, this is a shame because here when he's about to do his attack, now's a good time for me to put some damage on him. Yeah, that's it, Siphon Soul. So now all my blocks block for one less, all my attacks hit for one less. This should be pretty decent though. Is it better for me to bash or just go strike, strike, cleave? I think it's strike, strike, cleave. Ah, he's dead anyway. Nice. So that was our first elite fight out the way. I was just looking at that wondering if it works with fire breathing, but I think that would be ridiculously overpowered. I think we're taking another flex. I'm not getting a lot of juice here, to be honest. And I know I could have taken both of them perfected strikes and I would have had a lot of juice. But you know, I think our HP is in a decent spot. Yeah, let's go for it. I think we'll hit the campfire after this. Okay, so 16 damage coming in. I'm just considering fire breathing, but the problem is it's very slow. So let's take one damage, and then next turn we should be able to dust the little fella. His name I don't know. I should probably learn the names really. It doesn't say. It's a louse, okay, and a jawworm. Right, so I can kill you with a thunderclap. Okay, so you've definitely done next turn. What's the flex? Is it going to be enough? Well, aye, more than enough. Need to start using my potions because I'm not. See, I'm taking a lot of extra attacks. Am I? No, I've taken 2 shrugs. I've got 2 thunderclaps, or just one, and a cleave. I'm gonna roll with a cleave. Our HP still looking decent. We've got the blood potion. Let's have a look at you. See how much better you are when you upgraded. I thought maybe 2 damage would have been good, but you know, for 3 that's not bad. What's our other options? Good instincts is probably decent. Yeah, I'm gonna do fire breathing. I know it's not the optimal play at all, but I've taken it and I want to get some use out of it. Don't want it to just be a dead card. You enter a corridor full of hypnotizing coloured mushrooms. Due to your lack of specialisation in mycology, you are unable to identify the specimens you want to escape, but feel oddly compelled to eat a mushroom. Let's anger the mushrooms. Three of them. I thought it would only be 2, but right. I've only got 1 attacking, so that's fine. Cleave's a decent start. Want to try and whittle them all down so I can maybe kill them all in one turn because I don't want all the extra vulnerability. Another strike. Yeah, let's do it. Let's hit you. You've got the most health. I'm trying to keep them all, you know, roughly in sync. Okay, so if we can get another cleave here, that would be the dream, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case, is it? We do have 2 flexes though. Okay. You're buffing, so we should leave you and just do this. Well, that went well. Very well. feel like fire breathing works well in a deck where you've got lots of zero cost attacks, so maybe something like an anger deck, which it's not what we've got at all, but you know. Odd Mushroom's good. I'm going see Carnage is a bit of you know, burst. The problem is that it's ethereal, so if I don't play it on the turn I get it, it disappears. It doesn't want to upgrade, I think, but I like the idea of an Infernal Blade, because once that's upgraded, who's our boss? Let's have a look. Guardian. Do I feel confident doing it at 57 HP? I think I do. I'm going to get Infernal Blade. It costs 0. Shame it exhausts, but you know, we might get something nice out of it. And for 0 cost, you can't twist. Okay. I feel like hitting them with a Thunderclap is going to be good for their extra vulnerability, even though it's only one turn. And I do get more damage out of Cleave than I do out of Strike, so there we go. Got me to roll over on the first turn. You know what, let's gamble as Brew, and I like the idea of Bash. Don't know if I want to flex here because I'm going to take damage and I haven't got enough in the way of block, so how about we just we swap all these out. Okay, got the fire breathing. Shrug. So I'll get hit for 3, so if I hit him once I'll need 12 block, which I've got, so there you go. Okay, Infernal Blade, let's see what you give me. 0 cost Thunderclap. Never mind. I can't play everything here, so there's absolutely no reason why I shouldn't. I don't have enough block now. Maybe I shouldn't have played everything. Never mind. It's only 4 damage though. And after the boss, at the start of the next floor, we'll heal to full anyway. This is a turn where I need block. And it's a turn where I don't have a block. So actually, let's drink you, so at least you're going to take 12 damage in return. Nowhere near rolling over. Because I think this is his big attack, and then he does like an event steam thing that makes you either weak or vulnerable. Okay, I feel like getting the vulnerability is the way to go. It's a bit pointless actually, since I wasn't going to break his block. Trying to find like a nice balance between playing at a reasonable speed but not rushing, because I think when you rush you make mistakes. Right, we're 13. If we take 3, that'll be 10. Well, I'm getting a lot of value out of Good Instinct, so maybe I should have upgraded that. This is gonna hurt, isn't it? So that being what it is, I might as well just go all in. I'm gonna take a big hit here anyway. Got the blood potion still, but I'd rather not have to. I might have to. Unless I can do 50 damage in one turn, which, yeah, not looking too great, is it? Let me work this out, that's 20, so I'll be on 14 HP. hit him here. Yeah, why not? This should be it. Nice. Cut pretty fine. But you know, we got there. It's got to be demon form, I think, doesn't it? That kind of circumvents a lot of our damage issues. Well, these are literally all garbage. Black Star's not. Black Star's alright, but it's what you really want, an energy relic. Right, let's have a look. We've got money, so a shop is definitely on the cards, and there's one on pretty much every path. We want to try and hit elite because we've got Black Star. Okay, so there's 2 on the right hand side, only 1 on the left. Let's take the right hand side, and it's all a bit, actually we should take, yeah, we'll go right for the shop. Right. Taking 15 damage on turn 1 is not how I wanted this to go, but you know. So yeah, I think I need some higher quality blocks, and I need of all the things you could have given me. Can I kill you? It's 24 damage. Can't. Never mind. Another 10 damage. Ideally, I want to try and keep me health high, because then whenever I enter a rest site, I can smith rather than rest. But I'm not doing a fantastic job of that yet, am I? I think demon form's a bit slow here. Okay, 1 down. Looking for attacks really, because he's going to nick off in a turn or 2. I think it's next turn. Yeah, he is. So if we don't deal 29 on this turn, he's out of here. So yeah, I think he's out of here, unfortunately. Pretty close. And he nicked me gold. Little shit. Right, we're just going to skip now, because I think we're filling the deck too much with just low tier cards. Right, please give me something. Right, let's have a look at. So medical kit lets us play status cards. Juzu bracelet. Normal enemy combats are no longer in thingy rooms. Question marks. That might be useful. That's most of our gold, but there's nothing really here jumping out at me either. Tempted by combust, but I've got no way of recovering the lost health. It wouldn't be an issue, because really I could have 6 turns of combust if I didn't take any damage, you know, on any given fight, but that's not the way it's been going, is it? Let's take Juzu bracelet. Right, we've got enough. I think we should pull out. basic strike. Right. Did I dodge? Hang on. Whoa. Sweet child of mine. No, I haven't. It's up here. Thought, have I just missed an elite when my whole game plan was hit 2 on this floor? Hard to argue with 0 cost cards like. Let's try and avoid damage where possible. This guy's another one where he gets like crazy strong if you give him time. So I feel like this is probably the best time to play Demon Form. Because Demon Form gets really good, the only problem is it takes you a few turns to get rolling. 0 cost headbutt here. Why not? And I'm thinking, let's have a good instinct next turn. Anytime I don't have to spend an energy on a block, I can spend it on an attack instead. And I know I'm going to get full with dazes, but you know, who cares? Not taking any damage, we're whittling them down, that's the main thing. I think fire breathing needs a buff, like. Well, now you can see the strength gain's starting to pay off. 17 damage with a strike's pretty decent. That didn't go too badly. Take a headbutt. Navigating an unlit street, you come across several hooded figures in the midst of some dark ritual. As you approach them, they turn to you in eerie unison. The tallest among them bears fang teeth and extends a long, pale hand towards you. Join us, brother, and feel the warmth of the spire. See, so this gets rid of all your strikes and gives you bites instead, which heal you, and they're equivocal, you know, more or less in damage to bite, to air, to strike. I know that if you've got the blood vial, you can just give them that instead and still get the bite. 30% of my max HP, what's that? 8, 16, 24. So I'll be on 56 HP. Sod it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Don't know if that was a good idea heading into an elite fight, but you know, what you gonna do? It's just ironic because literally I saw a combust in the shop and I was like, if only I had some way to replenish my health, and then, you know, asking you shall receive. Should have just bought combust, but okay, I need to try and do a lot of damage to you. Well, this is good at least, because it's a lot of damage, but hurts me, but then I can just bite it back. Should have used Thunderclap first. That was a bit of an error. Cleaves 1 more damage. Oh, I haven't got enough energy. This guy's a right pain, because he just randomizes the cost of your cards, so, you know, like look, that cleave costs 3, so do you think I'm going to cleave this turn? Don't think I am. A slow play, but I think it was the correct one there. Okay, so Demon Form is actually a bit cheaper, and I think that's how we're going to get ahead in this fight. Fire breathing for 3, you couldn't pay me to do that. I don't feel good about it at 0 energy half the time. Right. I think Bash Bite might be the way to go here. Yeah, because then at least, you know, that, well, 1 HP, I was at 55. It mitigates 1 point of the damage I'm going to take. My health's so low. I need something. I need to do something about that. Zero cost shrug. It's pretty good. Let's try and not take damage. Let's bring back that zero cost shrug for next turn. Although hopefully he should be dead next turn, so maybe I should have just brought the bite back for a bit of extra healing. Oh well, not when it costs 3, it won't. Oh my word, why do these all cost 3? Cleave it is. Oh, that was more than enough. Keep forgetting that when demon form's going. Well, you know, I can't complain when it's given us what I've asked for. So yeah, let's do it. The HP's not looking great. Do have a blood potion, I suppose. Right, well, you know, it would have been nice to get, you know, yeah, it would have been nice to get combust or fire breathing on turn 1 just to start doing a bit of area damage. I feel like I should probably just, well, I can afford to play both defends. I think you're the worst, aren't you? You can like web me up. Still taking a lot of damage here. Oh, the guy in the middle puts wounds in me deck though, doesn't he? Nice, okay. I'm taking a lot of damage here. Can I even 14, 21? Nah, you're right. A lot of AoE, but I'm taking so much damage here. I hope these 2 relics turn out to be worth it. I think it's a bit late for demon form now, so I need damage. Okay, I'm taking 1 damage, that's fine. Well, 2. It would be nice if combust, the damage it did here, was actually just like, it came off your block first rather than just being subtracted directly from your health. Right, let's dust you, because you'll definitely be dead from the leftover, what you call it, yeah, the combust and the fire breathing. Okay, we've stabilised, but it wasn't pretty. He's dead anyway. Okay, well we got Blood Vial, which again would have been nice to have had that 10 minutes earlier, because then we wouldn't have had to take the HP loss. But I suppose the healing's, you know, better than nothing. Let's take Scene Red. Right, I feel like I need to heal here. Can I come back here? Just wanted to check. What if I upgrade me bites? Do they heal more? They do. Is that good? I don't know. Combust, what do you do? 7 damage. Demon Form, are you cheaper? No. Headbutt is just more damage. Okay, I think we're just gonna have a sleep. Okay, so we could heal again for 12 HP, or I can choose one of 20 cards to add to my deck. I'm tempted by the adding something, because again we still haven't really got anything that gives us a lot of damage. There's Perfected again. Okay, now we're talking. I think Rupture's the way to go. Because I'm going to lose HP from Combust, so that basically works out at 1 strength a turn. It's like a mini demon form. War Paint, 2 random skills upgraded. Could be worse. Trying to avoid combat now. You can have the sundial, because the sundial has been, well actually I haven't noticed it, but that tells you, you know, how much I'm relying on it. Which is to say, not at all. 1 extra block seems better. So yeah, you can have the sundial and I'll have the box what you give us. Okay, I feel I can smith here. What does Rupture do when you upgrade it to 0? I like that. About seeing red for 0. That's also really good. I think seeing red's a bit more important, because then it's 2 energy rather than 1. Right. Hopefully something decent here. Yeah, I've got 96 gold. I'm not going to use anything for it, so yeah. Ornamental Fan, that's pretty decent. If memory serves, that's every 3 attacks I get 4 block. Right. Okay, so that's our block needs taken care of. Let's Cleave, and then Headbutt, and bring back Cleave. And actually I didn't even need to block because I've dusted this guy. Let's do this then. Because next turn I can kill both of them with a Cleave, hopefully. Ouch. Didn't think about the block, like. We've got 2 Cleaves, it's fine. I do need Fiend Fire. Oh, no. Right. How much am I taking here? A lot. Oh. If I Fiend Fire here, that counts as an extra attack, and will I get 4 block? I will. Is it worth losing Bash and 1 bite? I think it probably is. Okay, so we're at 16 block. Taking 27 total. It's 11. Suppose I should have flexed first, but you know, just playing too quickly. 2 for the sake of 2 damage, it's not going to be the end of the world. Combust's going to help with these. Okay. See, like, here's a great thing because I can use seeing red now, and then I don't feel bad about spending all my energy on demon form. It's flex. Yeah, let's get rid of you. Actually, no. He's going to give block to someone, but I don't particularly want to take the damage on a turn where I don't have any block. So, goodbye. Now we've got demon form going, we should start picking up. Okay, and we want rupture because it's going to translate to a lot of extra strength. Boot actually putting in work here. Nice. So that combust rupture synergy starting to happen now. Just worried because the big guy's getting quite a lot of extra strength. So okay, well we can definitely flex. See if we can't get like a cleave or something. Although that's 18 damage, so I can just, you know, see you later. Let's have a bite, because I do want to try and make up for some of the damage I'm taking through combust. That was like the whole point. And I've got a poison potion here that I've just been sat on. Although I suppose I was saying before, I wish the combust damage came off your block, but if it did, then it wouldn't work with rupture. So swings and roundabouts, I guess. Look at this cleave. See ya. See ya. Okay, when your HP is full, gain energy at the start of your turn. Well, that's functionally worthless with the deck we've got. Extra max HP is nice. I'm going to take a pommel strike. A bit of draw should help us get the, you know, what we need a bit quicker. Okay, so we want, yeah, just more damage. We want free rupture. Now I'm kind of worried here. What would I upgrade, and is it worth 8 HP? Pommel's 2 if I upgrade it, isn't it? 2 cards, yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's see how we get on. I'm very worried. This guy's like, yeah. Don't feel good about this guy. Fire breathing nice and early. Let's draw. Free rupture. You can't really slow play this guy either, but you know, I want to just get all of me thingy bobs out. What's the word I'm looking for? Well, that's pointless. Just want to get all my synergy cards out. Why couldn't I think of the word? Enablers, maybe. Nice. There's combust. Okay, so we've now got strength gain every turn. Don't need to play seeing red because of the exhaust, might as well keep it. And somehow we're back at full HP, so... Oh no, we're not. I was going to say runic dodecahedron's going to work, but nah. is a turn where we want to do some damage. Right, what are we bringing back? That is the question. Demon form? Seeing red? Let's go seeing red and maybe we'll draw into demon form as well. That would be the dream. Right, he's buffing again. So let's go seeing red. If we bash, give him the vulnerable, then drop kick is actually worth something. Oh, I think you've got to take the demon form here. So our strength gain is going to get ridiculous from here on out. He's now blocking for an extra 10 per turn just because. Right. So a defender's 6 block. If I play 3 attacks, then I get 4 from Ornamental Fan, so I'm thinking that's probably better. Might as well do that. Let's get back to full HP for what it's worth. Yeah, might as well keep him vulnerable a bit longer. The frailty's not going to help at all. I'm hoping that basically we just scale faster than him. That's kind of where, you know, I want to be. So he's doing 20. Again, it's like, do I do 3 attacks and get 4 block, or do I shrug and get 6 block? I've got flex, so I think I'm just going to be a bit more aggressive. Need to start punching through that armor he gets every turn anyway. Did I not even have enough energy to play 3 attacks? Oh dear me. Okay. Need to pay attention. Right. That's good. That's fine. This turn I didn't even need to play Good Instincts, but you know I did. We're starting to do a lot of damage though. We're at 12 strength up. There's like a certain point where he does like a massive attack, and that's kind of what I'm worried about. I feel like the more strength we get, the more valuable vulnerability becomes. Okay, what have we got? I think Pommel's what we want. Hopefully draw into something. I've done that and that was so stupid. I made that so my next card would be Pommel, and then I played something that drew a card. See, that was absolute schoolboy error. Yeah, this is the turn, I think. 40 damage, right? And I've drawn no... I've drawn no blocks. Well, 1 block, which now we're going to play. It's going to have to be these, just to keep me alive, I think. Oh, Combust might finish me off here. Because that's going to take me down to 10. So even if I don't take any more damage off him, I'm on the clock. Oh dear, this might be it. Right. Yeah, I think we're dead here. Oh, are we? Oh, we're dead. Oh no, how many attacks did we play? Come on, Combust and Fire Breathing. Hook me up. Oh! Oh! We were 1 HP short. If I hadn't played that block, then we'd have won. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Oh, okay, we've unlocked some cards. Very nice. Well, and the Silent, who will play next run. So yeah, that's Slay the Spire. Probably not the best first showing for someone who claims to have watched a reasonable amount of it, but hey, you can only play the cards you dealt and also not take fire breathing. Only took us one run to learn why people don't take fire breathing. Anyway, that was fun. Hopefully you enjoy watching it, and I'll see you next time.